Oh, welcome back to the Double and B Mob channel, man. Today, we are back with the incomparable George Carlin. This is Politicians. Now, this is listen, if I learned nothing else from that first reaction to George Carlin, he is not afraid, to literally, he went at religion, if there's anything that people really don't play about, it's their religion, and like I said, and I didn't do the best job of explaining this in the first reaction. I'm spiritual. I believe there's a God, but the religion aspect of it, I don't know. Let's just say it's been a while since I've been to church, so take that as you will. But when you go against politicians, honestly, going at politics is probably the easiest thing to do as a well, let me not say that because if it was easy, everybody would do it. So let me not say that. But I just feel like it's so many easy. Just watching the news sometimes, as somebody who works for a news station, just sitting back and watching the news sometimes that's comedy in itself. You don't even need a comedian to contextualize it and make it funny. If you just sit and watch the news sometimes and it gets to the political part, you will get your laugh. It is a big fucking joke sometimes. But when you do have a great comedian like Carlin, who has a way of putting his words together, to paint a I don't want to say a deeper picture, but give you more I don't know, but the way him, Chappelle, Burr, Chris Rock, the way that they put jokes together, I know is going to give me some insight that I probably didn't have or see, on my own. So I'm excited to hear how George Carlin is going to approach this. So let's go. George Carlin, politicians. Let's go.
Now, there's one thing you might have noticed I don't complain about. Politicians. Everybody complains about politicians. Everybody says they suck. Yeah! Well, where do people think these politicians come from? They don't fall out of the sky. They don't pass through a membrane from another reality. Mm-hmm. They come from American parents and American families, American homes, American schools, American churches, American businesses, and American universities, and they're elected by American citizens. This is the best we can do, folks. This is what we have to offer. It's what our system produces. Garbage in, garbage out. If you have selfish, ignorant citizens...
Already.
Selfish, ignorant citizens, you're going to get selfish, ignorant leaders. And term limits ain't going to do you any good. You're just going to wind up with a brand new bunch of selfish, ignorant Americans. So maybe it's not the politicians who suck. Maybe something else sucks around here. Like the public. Yeah, the public sucks. There's a nice campaign slogan for somebody. The public sucks.
The public sucks.
Fuck hope.
Fuck hope.
Because if it's really just the fault of these politicians, then where are all the other bright people of conscience? Where are all the bright, honest, intelligent Americans ready to step in and save the nation and lead the way? We don't have people like that in this country. Everybody's at the mall, scratching his ass, picking his nose, taking his credit card out of his fanny pack and buying a pair of sneakers with lights in them. So I have solved this little political dilemma for myself in a very simple way. On election day, I stay home. I don't vote. Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't vote. Two reasons I don't vote. First of all, it's meaningless. This country was bought and sold and paid for a long time ago. The shit they shuffle around every 4 years doesn't mean a fucking thing. And secondly, I don't vote because I believe if you vote, you have no right to complain. People like to twist that around, I know. They say, well, if you don't vote, you have no right to complain. But where's the logic in that? If you vote, and you elect dishonest, incompetent people, and they get into office and screw everything up, well, you are responsible for what they have done. You caused the problem. You voted them in. You have no right to complain. I, on the other hand, who did not vote, who, in fact, did not even leave the house on election day, am in no way responsible for what these people have done and have every right to complain as loud as I want about the mess you created that I had nothing to do with.
Right.
So I know that a little later on this year you're going to have another one of those really swell presidential elections that you like so much. You'll enjoy yourselves. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure as soon as the election is over, your country will improve immediately. As for me, I'll be home on that day doing essentially the same thing as you. The only difference is when I get finished masturbating, I'm going to have a little something to show for it, folks. Thank you very much.
I like that. I love, so right off the bat, his first, like, I don't want to say cut into the joke, but the first part of the joke, well, where do these politicians come from? They come from us. They come from our schools, our churches, our businesses. He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Again, man, I like, again, Carlin doesn't, like, and somebody said it too. I forgot what was the term y'all used. Y'all said he's a stand-up philosopher. I think that's what y'all said. Y'all said he's not a stand-up comedian. He's a stand-up philosopher. I really, really like that term because it don't make me laugh. Honestly. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people think look, if I don't like something, I'll tell you. But I like hearing people who have a different approach to stuff. Honestly, like the podcast that I listen to, I don't watch a lot of news. Like I said, even though I work for the news. But like, I just like people who think outside of the social norms. And so when I hear him speak, even though I'm not laughing, I just love what he's saying. Like it's not, again, it's almost not, it's not like comedy. It's just, it is genuinely like I'm just listening to a philosopher speak his mind. I really, really like that. Because again, I think I said this in the first reaction. I can't tell you the last time like I genuinely, like, well, let me not say that. Chappelle has had some like funny jokes, but like for the most part, if you've listened to Chappelle since he's like returned, since he's really come back within the past couple of years, he doesn't tell jokes, but he's such a captivating speaker. He thinks outside of the social norms, and he has I don't want to say a funny approach, but like his setups and his quote unquote punchline kind of makes it funny, but like it's almost as if he's not trying to make you laugh. Like it's something he really wants you to think about. He just so happened to be funny. You know what I mean? Like, I guess that's kind of how I'm trying to portray Carlin, at least what I'm getting from him. He doesn't want to make you laugh. The point of the show is not to make you laugh. Now, if you laugh in the process, cool. But I'm actually just trying to give you my honest, pure thoughts. And you can kiss my ass if you like them or not. I like that. I wish more people were like that. And even if I don't agree, because I am somebody who votes hypocritically, because I am one of those people that don't think it really does much. I am a registered independent. I'm not Democrat or Republican. So I'm kind of 50-50 on what he said, but I appreciate and enjoy his perspective. And I listen. I'm one of those people. I listen to anybody. I really don't care what side of the line you on. Like, as long as you can have an honest conversation without being aggressive or stupid, like, I'll listen to you. You know, even if I completely disagree. And I actually agree with some of his points. Like where he said, where do politicians come from? They come from us. They don't just fall out the sky. And y'all vote for them. So it's like, how you gonna get mad at them? You know, I 110% agree with everything you just said. At least in that part. At least in that part. But yeah, man, he did it again. I really like another thing, and I'm gonna wrap this up. I really like his interaction with the crowd. The crowd is a part of the joke. You know what I mean? Like he genuinely he always says, "You guys voted for him." Oh, well, where do these politicians? They come from you. Like, I love how the crowd is the butt of the joke. I love that part too. And again, Bird does that as well. Chappelle, not so much. Chappelle, I don't really think he does that. But Bird definitely does that. He definitely, like, when he's talking to women, he literally looks at women in the crowd and be like, "You gold digging horse." You know what I mean? Like, he looks at the women in the crowd and he's directly talking to them. I love that. I love his interaction with the crowd. But I'm not gonna wear this out. But I appreciate y'all for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all gave me so many George Carlin recommendations. I'm gonna get on them as soon as I can. But I appreciate y'all for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, peace.